Welcome back to HADAL TV. Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Ahmed. Alongside me is
Ahmed.
We are actually side by side on this episode. I know we've had one or two where I've been quite some distance. And funnily enough, that is the topic of today's reaction video.
Flight issues.
Flight issues, delays, cancellations, discrimination, all the Asians. But if you're new to the channel, all I ask is like and subscribe.
Yep.
And leave your comments below in terms of what we're going to react to. And today I found a video for Asad. I think he's seen glimpses of what's going on social media.
Yeah, actually,
But,
I've not seen it properly.
You've not seen the full clip. I think I've only just seen the full clip recently, but I kind of wanted to get your reaction on this thing. Basically, as you guys have probably seen across social media, former UFC champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. Have I said that right?
I've got no idea what you just said.
Yeah. Isn't it like, well, if we're breaking it down, isn't it Habib Nur Mohammed? Is that what it is?
I'm sticking with Khabib. That's about it. bro.
Habib, that's
Yeah,
it.
so
Okay,
that's it.
Sounds good. He's been recently kicked off a flight, as you guys know.
How dare they, bro?
And to be fair, I've had my own personal issues with flights.
And we're going to be diving into straight after that because I think that's way more interesting as well at the same time.
All right, cool. So let's play this video. I might pause it in segments. I'm going to put the volume up a little bit. Put the volume up. There you go. Hopefully you can hear it. So 3, 2, 1. I literally said that and I didn't unmute the thing. All right, you ready? We're going to play the video now. 3, 2, 1.
It's not about the
Just to give you a bit of context.
What did you just say?
So he said, I know the language.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, it's not about the language. So just to give you a bit of context, he's currently sat at an emergency exit seat
Okay.
with extra legroom.
Okay, so
I don't think the legroom is the issue. Obviously, when he was checking in and he was being assigned his seat,
yeah.
they must have asked him, are you okay with the language? And he must have said yes, because you have to be able to communicate
Yeah.
like efficiently. And he's basically saying here, I know the language, but she's now saying it's not about the language.
So what is it about?
Let's keep watching.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're either gonna have you switch your seat because my flight attendants are not allowing you to sit next to you, or we're gonna.
So she's going to switch seats because he's not allowed what?
One of her crew members,
Yeah.
they weren't comfortable with him being sat there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, you just had me there.
I mean,
I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna
Are
show
you
the post.
serious?
I'm gonna show what Khabib actually posted today. About
Are
the
you
whole
serious?
thing. Yeah.
I swear I didn't see that coming.
Oh,
I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I thought it was like some ticket issues.
no. Oh no. Oh, because you saw the picture of the ticket.
Now
getting
I
about.
get it. No, yeah, now I get it. So
Yeah.
she's not very comfortable.
Not the lady speaking. Another.
Well,
crew
she's
member.
saying, yeah, basically they're not comfortable with him sitting near the exit.
Yeah, but he's saying, I know the language. I know how to help people.
No, but they're not comfortable because, yo,
Is it racial? Is it? Is it?
they think he's gonna open the window, trying to.
Why did that cross your mind? What is this
Bro.
gonna? He's got a
Oh,
parachute
they
on.
see the guy, a Muslim guy with facial hair, sitting near the exit. They're
not-
like, nah, we can't trust him there.
Okay, I'm gonna keep playing because obviously,
Yo,
if
I
you-
was not expecting that.
my thing is, do they know who he is?
Bro, I don't think
Clearly no.
all they seen is a guy wearing a hoodie. He's got facial hair. He's a Muslim guy.
And it's not one. He's there with.
He's out with
the-
because I seen the next door. Scene next to him is like that as well. Just another.
Yeah, it's quite. He's there with quite a few people.
Yo, that's straightforward issues
I'm
there.
gonna add something else, but I'll add that towards the end. Let's keep watching this.
Get off this plane and walk because they're not comfortable. My flight is coming. And unfortunately, it is fair.
So now he said, if your flight attendant is not comfortable with me sitting here, that's not fair, because they've not actually given him a legitimate reason.
Yeah, but they said they're not comfortable. It concludes one thing. What I just thought 2 seconds ago.
It can only lead to that one thing.
Wow.
So now they're just going back and forth. He's saying, I can speak the language, I can help people. It's
Yeah,
not
they don't even
fair.
give a damn about any of that.
She's saying, No, like she's probably like the head of the crew members, and she gets the final say kind of thing, or maybe the captain after that. I don't know, but let's keep watching.
Yes, it is. And they said yes. I understand that, but it's also off of their judgment. I'm not going to do this back and forth. I will call a supervisor.
I hate when they do that, you know. When
They're done with you.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not
You're
gonna
not even arguing. The guy's asking. Yeah, but like, surely he must understand by now what they
what's
mean.
going
They're not
on.
comfortable.
No, he
Him
knows.
sitting near
That's
the
why he's
exit.
asking the questions. He's not throwing a tantrum. He's not shouting back.
Yeah, he seems very calm.
And he even addressed that in the post, which I'm going to show it in a second. So now she's basically giving him an ultimatum. She's basically
I'm
saying,
not arguing. I'm not talking to you anymore.
I'm not talking
I'm
to
going to
you.
security or you're moving.
You can either take a different seat, or we can go ahead and escort you off the plane.
Oh, damn. Off the plane.
You either take a different seat or we escort you off the plane. He said, oh,
Because-
no, we'll call a supervisor and then escort you off the plane.
All of that because they're not comfortable seeing him sitting near the exit.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's. I mean, let us know in the comments. Have we missed
Well,
something?
that's what you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to the person who recorded this, man, because one, people were asking, why is he flying economy?
Why not?
Why not, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
Why does he need to buy expensive ticket to?
know-
That same plane is going to the same destination, bro.
He could have got a PJ if he wanted to, or a private jet.
Yeah, of course.
But that just shows about his character.
yeah, but even if you wanted to sit in business class, I'm like, this plane's going to the same destination.
that's what I always think. Unless it's a long haul flight,
Yeah,
then you might want to treat yourself to a
yeah,
premium or something.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, there's nothing wrong with where he's sitting. They put him there.
Yeah, they
because he
asked him.
speaks English and he can communicate with everybody.
I can clearly understand him.
Bro, that's wild.
Let's keep watching because I think it kind of ends around here somewhere. Let's just watch what happens. I'm gonna let it play out.
Okay, I'll call a supervisor and then we'll have the room.
So supervisor's gonna come. He said call supervisor.
Josh, do you copy?
I think the security guard recognized him and he doesn't even like. He's like, oh, it's Khabib, but he doesn't want to like. And this is me guessing, by the way.
Yeah, but if that was an average guy, bro.
Imagine you a security guard, you got called up to take someone off the
Yeah.
plane, and it's Khabib.
Why is we moving him? Why are we moving him? Oh, because we
Oh,
don't
you
feel
see a
comfortable.
row of brothers here with the cauliflower ears.
Nah.
Bro, it's
Oh
it's
my
not looking good
goodness,
on the
bro.
for the
I
airline.
did not see that coming. I thought it was just like some sort of dispute about ticket.
ticket. Okay,
That's what I thought because that's why I didn't even look at it until you just showed me now. But that is, imagine if he was not him. He was just like an average guy.
Yeah,
Like basically, he was just basically trying to get to his destination. We don't feel comfortable for you sitting near the exit.
sometimes they offer it to me. You know, did what I say? Nah, I don't want to sit there. I'm already getting judged as it is.
Yeah.
I've just got back. I'm already getting judged as it is. So I don't want the extra pressure of all the Karens and the Kevin's
Yo,
looking at me.
that
Anyways,
is mad.
it ends up just watch his attire as well because I think that kind of plays a role into this whole thing. Hoodie, man bag, trackies. He's very calm. He gets off the plane. No buch. I'm not sure if his boys come out with him or they just take
Nah,
his
he
bag.
looks like he's taking his bag.
But yeah. So it looked like
He's left the plane.
yeah, 100%. So the airline
Which airline is this?
is Fly Frontier. It was kind of people thought it was something Air Alaska or something, but it wasn't that, and he did clear that up. But yeah, Fly Frontier. It's not looking good.
You can imagine how many other people did that to.
Yeah,
They probably get away with it as well.
just no video evidence, I guess.
That's disgusting
What I'm
behavior.
gonna do now.
That is mad.
I'm just gonna pull up the post that he did,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll read it out so we can all see it as well. So it's this one here. Okay. Obviously, you can see his name and everything on the ticket. I'm not showing the full ticket. There's no need. But yeah, he said, first of all, I need to clarify that it was Fly Frontier and not Alaska Air. Lady who comes to me with question was very rude from the very beginning, even though I speak very decent English and can understand everything, and agreed to assist. She still insists on removing me from my seat. What was the base for that? Racial, national, or other one? I'm not sure. But after 2 minutes of conversation, she called security, but I was, deplaned, taken off the plane basically from the aircraft. After 1.5 hours, he got onto another plane, boom, got to his destination. He did his best to stay calm and respect everyone, but the crew members could do better next time and just be nice with their clients.
It's been very nice.
He's actually being very nice.
Been very nice.
Very, very, respectable, as he is. And you can see there his name and everything on the ticket.
That is wild, bro.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It just basically, we all know what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't have to say it.
Yeah.
That is wild.
I just thought at the time, surely some sort of a misunderstanding or...
I thought it was a ticket issue things. I really did not even get... As soon as you said they're not feeling comfortable, I just, straight away, I thought exactly what...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. It's disgraceful, bro. And I think this is there's a lot of people out there in the world where they judge people about how they look, man.
I've not personally experienced anything like on the plane.
It's just maybe sometimes like getting through the airport might be an issue.
Bro, I think I've missed flights just because of interrogation levels.
Tell me about your experience on...
What, just in general or...
Yeah, because obviously like I was expecting you to come back on Wednesday? No, sorry, Thursday?
No, I was leaving... Well, today, just so everyone knows, it's Monday. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be arriving on Friday morning, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Leaving Thursday night. This is US to UK. I won't get into like specifics or anything. Just an overnight flight. Very simple.
So what happened?
Where do I even begin, man?
Go on.
Long story short, 2 flight cancellations and maybe 4 flight delays. So I'll give you the brief gist. So
That's hurting my neck already.
I'm staying at a state. So my route is usually like this: fly to Atlanta and then directly to Manchester.
Okay.
So it's very limited the amount of flights that come to Manchester.
Yeah.
So Atlanta is one of the biggest airports, so they fly to Manchester. Now Atlanta has been recently hit with the most severest of like snowstorms. They don't really get snowstorms.
Yeah, because I thought that's what I was thinking.
Atlanta's hot.
Yeah. It's always like warm, innit?
Yeah, more or less. The winter is cold, but it's not like
It's not like snowy, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you some made up numbers and whatnot, so you guys can understand. So let's say my flight's at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking get to the airport for about 12.
Yeah. Got a couple of hours to kill.
Yeah, 2-3 hours. Get there, check in. Now, there's a lot happening in the background which I wasn't aware of. I get to the airport. I'm about to print my tag for the bag to check it in. It says it's too late. You can't check in this bag. I'm like, okay, let me go to the desk. Let me actually speak to someone. I get to the desk. I'm like, hi, I just couldn't check in on the machine. Something might be wrong. She goes, let me see your passport. Where you going? I said, I'm going back home, Manchester. She goes, you've missed your flight.
Oh, you a couple of hours early.
I said, I always arrive early when I'm doing like, overhaul flights. I've not missed my flight. Anywho, she goes to me, you're on this other journey that was, your flight was actually at, like now basically. So your flight's actually at now, 12 o'clock. So you've missed it.
But
I'm like, one sec, let me check my phone. I got an email like 30 minutes prior to arriving to the airport saying, we have now rebooked you onto so-and-so from the airline. One of the airlines. I travel with like 2 airlines, partner airlines and whatnot. I'm thinking, how do you expect me to get to the airport with an email that was sent 30-minute notice? So I'm like, hang on a sec. And the reason why they cancelled my second part of the travel was because Atlanta, their flight got cancelled to Manchester.
Oh.
Because of the snow and everything. I didn't know any of this at the time because their email was so late.
Yeah, because like you didn't have time to respond to that.
I'm like, hang on a sec. I need to get home. So what can you do for me? They go, who did you book with? I said, I booked with such and such airline. And they're not at that particular airport.
Yeah, the usual.
I'm like,
That happened to me before.
okay, but I'm flying with you now. This airline B. So I booked with airline A. And airline B is saying, yeah, but you need to go back to the person that you booked with. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll make a phone call to the original people. Bro, just getting through to them, having to turn on my data roaming. Bearing in mind, I'm already at the airport for like an hour at this point, an hour and a half. And they're saying, oh, you're already at the airport. Just speak to the person at the desk. So everyone's trying to pass the buck now.
Trying to say, go and speak to that person.
Yeah. They're like, I know you booked with us, but you're flying with them. I'm like, yeah, but I paid you. I'm getting past left, right, center. And then what happens is they managed to book me onto a 6 p.m. flight.
In the same day?
Same day.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I went from flying out at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
They pushed it back to like 12 something. And now they're saying, okay, we'll find you another flight for 6, same day. I said, you know what? Fair enough. I'll go out. Even though it's a multi-stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm stopping twice now instead of once.
Oh, so no. Okay.
I'm going from where I'm at
Yeah.
to, let's just say, Detroit. And then I'm going through Amsterdam. And then I'm coming to Manchester.
Oh, damn.
With long like layovers, like 3 hours layovers in between. I'm like, I'll do it. It is what it is. By the way, at this point, I've been dropped off at the airport. Family's gone back.
Everybody's gone.
Everyone's gone to their homes.
Wow.
Everyone's asking, is everything okay? I'm just ignoring everyone, trying to sort it out. And then get on the plane and be like, yeah, everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. As you can probably gather, that 6 p.m. flight, I get to the desk again. They're like, oh, yeah, we can put you on the 6 p.m. flight, but you need to contact the person that issued the ticket so they can reissue this new ticket because we're not in control of it. I'm like, cool. I call
Is that for the 6 p.m. one?
Yeah. This long flight one. I call this other person back, airline A. They say, oh, the second part of the journey, so there's 3 parts. The second part, that overhaul flight, they basically said, hey, that flight is booked, fully booked out. Because everyone's trying to find ways to get back in it to Europe, basically. I'm like, okay, could you not put me in a different like cabin? I don't get it. It's your fault kind of thing. Economy's booked out. Can you not put me in like premium or
Business class or whatever?
Yeah,
whatever's available.
I'm trying to finesse here. at this
Yeah,
point.
why not?
Yeah.
It's not your business.
They say, oh, the system, the ticket wouldn't allow us. Black.
But I don't give a damn.
I said, okay, so what can you do for me? They go, okay, let me check. So I'm on hold. I've spent at least 2 hours with phone calls. And the rates, roaming charges, if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to just pass that bill to them. Anyways, long story short, they say the best we can do is put you on the next day's flight.
Next day.
Next day. Like the next day, 3 p.m. The same original flight, but just the next
They
day.
couldn't put you like just premium or in business class or anything like that.
Stingy. They don't want to do that. I checked the prices. They were like $3,000 or something. I was like, yeah, just put me on that. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
your business. You messed up.
Yeah, get me home. But if they do it for one person, anyways, it's their fault. I call the family. I'm like, hey, look, I'm not making this flight. It's back to square one tomorrow. Same thing. The next day comes. I wake up super early. I'm already packed anyways. I just, pajamas and whatnot. What happens is I get an email early in the morning saying that flight that I was supposed to take is delayed.
Oh, damn. The one that was leaving at 6 o'clock.
No. My original flight, the 3 p.m. one.
Yeah.
3 p.m. to Atlanta to Manchester.
Yeah.
But the flight to Atlanta got delayed. Bearing in mind, it's kind of snowing in this part of the world now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of delays happening. I'm like, cool. I got this email really early. I'm going to go to the airport super early. I get to the airport at 11 a.m. I'm thinking, I don't want to miss any... I don't want no buch.
No nonsense.
I'm trying to get home today. I go to the desk. I pretend like I'm like alien to this whole thing. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just tell the lady, hey, hi. Here's my passport. I'm flying to Manchester today, 3 p.m., but it's been delayed a little bit. She goes, okay, no problem. Let's see what we can do. We can't find your ticket on the system. I'm like, I've just been reassured yesterday over the chat that I'm like,
oh my God, bro.
The thing is,
I'm getting tired of this story already.
I'm
kidding me?
looking at my ticket. I'm showing it to the.
And she said she can't find it.
She goes. She calls the supervisor. She goes, I can see his ticket on his phone. Like, they can amend it and everything. But they just can't see it on their system.
On the system, you're not booked in.
Yeah. They go, can you go back to your original ticket and find us your ticket number and not the booking code and blah. Bro, at this rate, I have experience of working at an airline, basically, with the amount of information I've had to exchange. Anywho, they find my ticket.
Yeah.
They say, okay, they sort it out within about an hour or so. Everything just takes an hour. I don't know why.
Yeah.
By the way, the previous day, I was at the airport for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
day 2.
Day 2. They find out my ticket. They go, okay, yep, we figured it out. We sorted it. Boom, let's tag your bag. They tagged my bag. They were about to literally put it on the belt. The lady goes, wait. They just got an update. The Atlanta to Manchester flight got cancelled again. Two days in a row. I'm like, here, Fabrizio.
Oh,
Here we go. But my heads up. But
goodness.
At this point, I'm like, I don't care. I'm going home today. I'm catching a flight today.
I don't care which direction it goes.
Yeah. And then I already know there's a 6 p.m. flight from the previous day because, they're very consistent. I'm like, she goes, yeah, we can put you on this flight to this. I'm like, okay, put me on that flight, that whole route that drops off somewhere and then to Amsterdam and then thingy. The first flight, I think it was to Detroit. That was fine. On time, got there. Second flight, the one that goes across the Atlantic. That one started off well. It's like a couple of hour transit, so I made it no problem. And then we're sat on a plane. Have you ever just been sat on a plane and then the captain just giving you vague answers?
Like what? Like the plane just sat there?
Hello, good evening, guys. We're experiencing some technical issue. We're just waiting to sort out a few things.
And then,
We'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah.
Again, 50. An hour goes by. The plane hasn't moved. An hour and a half. We take off late. I say, no problem, because my next transit is 2 hours in Amsterdam. I can make my...
So you killed an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got an hour. We get on a plane. Tell me why we're landing just as my next plane's about to take off. So we're landing. Now we're sat at Amsterdam in the plane.
Oh, damn.
There's more to it. Like, we're not even at the juicy bit. And
No way.
I'm just tired, bro.
I'm tired listening to it right now.
Obviously, people are flying. They're asking the cabin crew, hey, look, I've got a connecting flight to Mombasa, to New Delhi, to London, to Manchester. What's going on? So everyone wants to know because they've left late and they're arriving super
Is
late.
it same flight that going from Amsterdam to Manchester? Is it same company?
No. Now I've gone back to my original airline. So it is airline B that took me out of USA, and then airline A.
So
is
the airline B is taking you from
US.
Taking you to Amsterdam to Manchester. It's all the same.
No.
Oh,
It
so
changes.
That's messed up.
So now they're basically saying, the captain just made an announcement. We've had a few inquiries, just to let you know. So for example, let's say my next flight was leaving at 12 p.m. They said, if your flight is before 1 p.m., you're not going to make it.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, no problem. I get to, at least I'm closer to home. By the way, earlier in the day, the second day, the lady at the desk suggested, is Amsterdam okay for you?
What do you mean, okay?
Like we can get you to Amsterdam and you just figure the rest out.
Oh.
I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I need to go home. And then...
But the thing is, you're in Europe. So
yeah, they just think Europe is one place. She starts typing a few things. Okay, we can get you to London, Mr. Omar. I'm like, I don't live in Amsterdam or London. It's not going to work. I need to get home. Anyways, I get off the plane. There late? Yeah, we got late. We missed the next flight. I go to the following gate to Amsterdam that's supposed to take me back home in Manchester. And then I find out, obviously, I already know that's gone. But I thought, let me just catch someone there so they can just rebook me for the next flight instead of going to the service desk because there's a long queue. Bit of a hack. They booked me in, let's say my flight was supposed to leave at 1. They booked me for like a 6 p.m. flight.
Okay.
So I'm at the airport an additional 5 hours. Oof. No problem. I'll look for the masjid, all of that stuff, get some food. The airline is trying to soften the blow by giving you food vouchers, 12 euros. Get yourself a little WH Smith sandwich. I get to the gate, close to the time, let's say 5:30. On the board, delayed. You're now leaving at, let's say originally was 6, now you're leaving at 6:30. I'm like, oh, no problem.
I'll wait long enough.
I'll wait. Yeah. I've spent almost a day and a half at airports. Yeah. It gets close to the time, again, delayed, another 20 minutes.
So now you're running what, 40 minutes?
Yeah, so 50 minutes in total now.
Altogether for 50 minutes now.
I'm like, you know what? It's getting close to Maghrib, so let's just go back to the masjid again and just pray that I get out of it. I just hope that I was going to leave the same day. Bearing in mind, Manchester had its own airport issues where
the weather.
They shut down because of 2 centimeters of snow, whatever it was.
We're not ready for that.
Bro, like
we're never ready for anything.
I'm seeing what they do like in other parts of the world when it snows.
Bro, they clear it out.
Clear it.
Manchester, stand still.
Apparently, it was shut down for 2 days.
Bro, stand still. And there's not even that much snow.
Anywho, I get to the airport. I mean, I get back to the gate again, and now again it's delayed again. So it got delayed by an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
So like you did 5, then you did what, 6.5 hours?
So I was at the Amsterdam airport for like at least 6 hours.
Oof.
At least. Get on a plane, come back home. Yeah, man. As soon as I got home, I just laid on the sofa. Alhamdulillah, I called everyone. I made it.
Wow, bro. That is...
48 hours of just, man.
Because I got in contact with you once or twice, and you were like, I'm still at the airport. I'm like,
because we're supposed to do the watch along with the
United Arsenal.
United Arsenal game. I was like, yeah, definitely. Originally, I thought it was a Saturday game. I said I can't make it just to be safe.
Yeah.
And then I found out it was Sunday. By the time I got home Saturday night,
Pretty much Sunday morning.
Yeah. My body was finished.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I was done.
That's,
But yeah, man.
That's crazy. Wallahi, that's crazy.
I didn't even go into like the details, man, like how long each phone call was. And all I'm saying is I'm about to fill out multiple compensation claim forms.
Yeah.
They do work, by the way. I have been paid out previously.
Yeah. I remember that one. Man got a free trip.
Literally, it just covered the entire cost of the flight when we went down to Namibia. But that was, that was first flight got delayed. We missed the connecting. They made us stay overnight, and then they not literally paid everyone out. You have to fill out the forms.
Yeah, I had the same kind of experience with Pegasus.
Yeah, I've only heard bad things about them, but I flew with them once, and they were fine.
Bro, don't bother with them. Bro, I end up catching. I was leaving Istanbul, coming from Istanbul to Manchester. I end up catching 4 flights to get to Manchester.
Usually there's one.
4.
You did
I did a journey around the Scandinavian countries, bro.
Yeah.
Because there was no direct flight, and basically because their flight was
Wait,
late.
so what happened?
Because their flight was late.
So what was your journey like? From
So it was supposed to be
from where?
It's supposed to be Istanbul to, I think it was Copenhagen.
Okay, so
Copenhagen
up
to
north
Manchester.
and then down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But then when I got
I've
to
seen them
Copenhagen,
ones.
was late, and then there was no representative of Pegasus there. No one to talk to.
Bro, why did they do this?
And then that was it. I was on my own. And then now I have to figure out a way to get home. And then there was no flights going to Manchester from Copenhagen. So the next flight that was leaving was going to Oslo in Norway.
And then
I have to find a flight from Norway to Manchester.
Oh, so you had to book your own flights.
Oh, yeah. Wow. And then when I tried to speak to them and say, listen, do something about what happened, do you know what they told me? We'll look into it. And that was it. I've never heard anything back from them.
Do you know what they suggested to me? They go, what you can do is book a new flight, go home, and then claim it back. I've heard that story before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I just wanted to get home. And the funny thing is, like, I've never heard anything back from them. So I just left it alone. Because when I looked at online, there was so many people complaining about the same thing. So I thought, if I keep doing this, I'm just going to waste my own time. So I just left it.
Yeah.
Pegasus, stay away from them. That's probably all I'm going to say.
Let us know any sort of experiences you guys had, anything wild, whether it's an experience. Oh, bro, I was hoping it'd be you know the long flight. I always hope there's no. This is gonna sound bad, like no babies next to me.
Oh, you had a kid.
3 babies. I had surround sound, bro. One was in front. He was good, or she, I don't know, tiny. And there was 2 on either side. But the 2 on either side, every time I was catching good sleep.
Trying to go in.
Oh,
man.
Adorable, cute. But on flights, have you heard this thing? They need to make flights for adults only.
No, or if you got a kid, why don't you just put him in there? Maybe the back of the plane. Just designate him area.
That's going to be chaos. Imagine the arty. Especially on a long flight. Ay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, that's the journey that I've been on. I'm going to, man. I need to take into account weather forecast when I'm traveling, but you can't really control these things.
What am I doing tomorrow?
Huh?
I'm at the airport tomorrow, by the way.
Go early. Advice number 1.
Yes.
Print everything. Make sure you. I'm sure
I've logged in everything.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing a vlog for the channel, and I'll be back in a week, hopefully.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. So make sure you catch that vlog when I come back.
We won't say where it's going. We'll just drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just drop it. I think that should keep people on their toes slightly. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you've made it this far in the video. Like and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Anything else?
We appreciate it.
My final words. Safar salam.